Okay. Displaying poster boards, there is on the community homepage under documents, in the, I believe it's in the Charter Club information, there is a poster board document that was put out by the board as to what you can put, what the size of the poster board is. Many of you may have noticed we've gotten away from the tripods that was everyone was tripping over in that. They're now, the poster boards are now in frames, and they're up on the walls, so you can view them as you go down the hall. These are usually events, some of them are clubs, some of them are lifestyle events. And any poster that's made by a club needs to be approved by Cynthia. Please do that prior to printing, because we've had several that have come back and do not meet the criteria that was set for them, and we've had to refuse them. And then you spent the money on that poster, so be sure to check that out to make sure that you're following the guidelines that were set up. Grace sends out an email blast that tells you all the events that are going on for clubs for the week. This information has been received from the clubs that send the information to Grace, and that should be sent Wednesday prior to the posting as to what you want to go in that blast, and then she'll get that out to all the residents. So be sure to get that to her the Wednesday prior to the posting. And then any articles for the Living magazine need to go in 2 months prior to the event. And so that also includes information that comes from our lifestyle department. So sometimes you may go in there and not see something posted. It's because it was booked after that 2-month time frame. Forms, the audiovisual guidebook. There's one at the Lake House. I don't know if any of you have seen it. It's in Ballroom A over on the counter, and it gives you a guide to how to use the system over there. Greg Powell did a wonderful job of building this booklet, and it tells you step by step. If you follow this step by step, you'll be able to use the system over at the Lake House without any problem, as long as the press stone's working. There's also a technology problem sheet. If you go over there and you're trying to get it to work and there's a problem, please fill that out so that the right people can get in there and get it fixed. Once, I mentioned this before, but once you go to the front desk and say, hey, I need you to turn on the projector, there is a button in the ballroom that also needs to go on, and again, Greg will show you that. And then you have to sign out any microphones, so be sure to have your ID badges to turn in, and then they'll give them back once the mics are returned. The media room remote, again, that needs to be checked out if you're going to be down in the media and using the TV. Again, you'll be asked for your ID, and you have to leave that until you drop it back off and you get your ID back. Here at the lodge, things are done a little bit differently. We can control these shades here in the rooms, but that's all done through the front desk. At the Lake House, you just go over, you hit the buttons on the panel, and it drops. Here, this is all remote controlled, and we have the remotes in the back. And so most of the technology over here requires someone from the front desk to handle it for you. The system in the back is about a $100,000 piece of equipment, and so they do not want residents poking around in there. I can tell you just from staff poking around in it that we run into problems. We just recently had the processor replaced on that, and thank God we could say that it was only a couple of people that had used that system, so that they couldn't blame it on someone poking around at it. We will have the room set up for you. Now this says lodge front desk, but this is for all facilities now. With 3 setup men, we've been able to accommodate most of the setups. It's rare that we can't set it up to your request, and sometimes things are overlapping. So we are budgeted for 1 person on at a time. And so our guy may have 3 rooms that need to be set up at 3 o'clock. And so just give him a minute or two and he'll try and get you as close to your setup time as possible. But with both buildings, he may be over here and then you have to run over to the lake house too. So we ask, with us being so booked, that we work, trying to understand that. Here again, we turn on the projectors and the TVs. The projectors, all of this is handled in our audio system in the back. HDMI cables can be checked out at the front desk. We have one for each of the rooms. The one here at the lodge, or at this ballroom 3, is a 25-footer. That is the longest one we have. If you need one longer than that, you'll have to provide it. Some people have said, well, we want to be in the middle of the room and face the stage, and we just don't have a cable long enough. So figure about 25 feet. As you can see, it's plugged in way back there, so you have to account for the stage too. It's not a problem if you stand at the podium like we are here, but if you're wanting to be in the middle of the room, it's not going to work for you, okay? The ones in either of the front ballrooms, those, they're about 12 feet, so they should work fine. We have a credenza in each room that your computers can sit on, and so you won't need any kind of stand to put it on. In the small rooms back here, if the divider is open, so you have 1 and 2 combined, then both TVs will work. If you need the TVs, then both of them will be on. If the divider wall is up, then each TV in each room works independently. So there can be someone in ballroom 1 having an event and someone in ballroom 2 having a different event, and their TVs are working independently. In the main ballroom here, we can turn, as you can see, there's 2 side TVs here. We can turn those on in addition to the screens here in the front. Whatever portraying up on the screens here will also portray on those side screens. If all the walls are down, then whatever up on the screen will also go on the back TVs. This is a picture of the panels that you'll find in ballrooms 1 and 2, our back rooms here. And as you can see, there is a spot for, can you see the blue light on there? Okay, that tells us what kind of input. 9 times out of 10, you're using an HDMI, and we'll set this up for you, but it will have a blue light on. If you turn that off, you're not going to get any reception through that HDMI, so just leave it alone. We'll have it set up for you. And then you just plug the HDMI in, and I always call it a plug-and-play system, because you plug it into the HDMI into that panel, and you plug it into your TV or your computer, and whatever on your computer is going to show right on those TVs. It's that simple. It doesn't require anything special. Probably the biggest problem I have is someone coming in with a computer that doesn't have an HDMI input. And then we run into a problem. Okay. Then on the walls in ballrooms 1 and 2, this is your AV panel. So we'll have the system turned on. And when you come in, you can just go over and hit that power TV button on, and it will turn that TV on for you. You'll see the buttons on the left that say mute, mic 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't touch them. They don't mean anything to you. They're not even active, so don't even worry about them. On the right, you'll see the source volume. You can change the volume of your computer that you're using right from there, from that panel, or you can control it from your computer, either or. And then this is showing you the configuration up here in the front. Most of you will only be using the audio feed, which is the top button. Again, we'll have the top panel. We'll have that plugged in. That's what the HDMI is plugged into. The other units that you see there are generally used when we have a band. It's to allow for their sound system and the lighting here. Then we also have this panel which sits up here. This is where we would turn the TV on. If you are using the projector over here, Once you are done, there is a power button off for the projector. We appreciate if you turn that off because those lamps in that projector is about $500 a piece. We have 2 projectors here, so we ask that once you're done with it, just walk up and hit that button to help us save money on replacing those. Where'd Dan go? Dan, you there? Over by Dan, you'll see there's this is a picture of 3 panels over there. The only panel you're going to be interested in is the one he's playing with right now, and this is what it looks like. And it's the large lighting panel. So scene 1, you got that on, is all the lights in here are turned on. Scene 2, we'll turn down the lights a little bit. We usually have the lights set like this for dinner events. It's about where you want the lighting. And scene 3, if you're doing a presentation up here, it makes it a lot easier to turn the lights down and see the presentations up here. And scene 4 turns everything off along with the bottom light bulb turns everything off. So it gets pretty dark in here. You can adjust those yourselves. Those are the 4 scenes that we've got set up. So if you're having an event here, you're welcome to go over and turn the lighting on to whatever scene you'd like that'll work for your event. But just make sure that someone's not over there and keep playing with the buttons and that. It's a pretty simple system, but there's only four different scenes on that. I'm going to show you a couple of the panels that you don't need to be interested in. I just want to show you them so that you know this is something you shouldn't be touching, okay? A lot of people look at this and if any of you have been here for a dance and they'll say, boy, it's hot in here. And they go over and they hit this panel because they see an up and down button. And they figure it's the thermostat. It has nothing to do with the thermostat. This is a panel that is used only for the mics for when we have a band here. And they totally control this whole thing, so it has nothing to do with you, so you don't have to worry about it. I actually have a note on it that says, this is not a thermostat. Okay. One of the other issues here at the lodge is that if it's very warm in here, people will go and crank the doors open over here. When you pop that door open, you have just turned the air conditioning system off. So if you think opening those doors is going to bring some air in here, you've just turned this into an oven. It's better to go to the front desk and say, please turn the air down in there. This panel here, this lodge lighting panel, again, is one that you don't need to worry about, don't need to touch. Does the same thing as that 1, 2, 3, and 4 over there that we just showed you. And this is another one of the panels, and again, it has nothing to do with you, don't need to worry about it. That's our TVs here, they're all 70-inch